we are grabbing a quick breakfast at this little place. We actually got the Paris pass for this trip, so we have a whole bunch of attractions including breakfast. And we have a walking tour afterwards that is just right next door. So we're gonna grab some breakfast and go to our walking tour. As part of our breakfast, we got fruit. I already ate that. Fresh orange juice, a chocolate roll, and a cappuccino, which is still coming. But it's very quaint. We're like sitting looking at the Parisian buildings outside on the little patio in the morning. So it's very nice.
It's strawberry.
And now we are heading to our walking tour of this neighborhood. I will say the name of the walking tour after he tells us the name of the walking tour. The oldest cafe in Paris from the 1600s. It's been running since then. I don't know if it's the same family, but it's been open since that time. Church that's famous for being in the Da Vinci Code because they have some little special mechanism that used to tell them when Easter was. But it's actually one of the biggest, or maybe the biggest church in all of France. It's huge just sitting here. So we will check that out. That was the end of the tour. We're gonna walk around a little bit and then we have another tour later. Another little miniature tour. It's of the Notre Dame and the crypts. We can't actually get into Notre Dame still, so it's really just a history of Notre Dame, and then they take us to the crypts. But the tour actually leaves in about 8 minutes, so we better get going. So we found out that this road that we're currently walking on is about 1,800 years old, and these buildings are where the builders of the Notre Dame were initially staying at the time it was being built, and they were living here for about 300 years while it was being built. And so these are the original buildings, and the tour group left us, so we better hurry. Run. So we also found out that they used to drink pretty much from the age of 3 years old. They would start doing breastfeeding, and then after that they would just go directly to drinking wine out of a bottle. And here, obviously, even teenagers will still drink. Alright, so we just finished our actual Notre Dame tour, which we had a wonderful, very enthusiastic tour guide who gave us a little bit of history, essentially of Notre Dame and the island that Notre Dame is on. So way back in the day, it was where the Romans Romans first came in. During the French Revolution, it was used as a wine cellar. And she also gave some theories and conspiracies is a better word. Some conspiracies as to why the fire happened in 2019.
They thought it could be arson to collect some of the insurance money on some of the artwork. So beforehand, the church was broke, and now they are what? Billionaires. But now what?
So overall, lots of good history. We have to, well, we don't have to. We get to go make some perfume now before we go to the Louvre later. Today's a pretty jam-packed day, full of things. But when in Paris. We got our museum passes. So we are at the Perfume Museum, and we actually have a perfume making class. I cannot promise what I make is going to smell good, but it will be fun. We did, however, walk the entire way from Notre Dame, quicker than Lexi and everyone else took the bus. So, and we stopped and got our museum passes. So we just got done with our perfume making, and we mixed 3 different types of notes to make different types of perfumes. But mine was more of a citrusy, like a citrusy orange perfume. And then the lady took us around, showed us how to make perfume, and let us sample some perfumes. So I have my favorite, and I have my favorite for Aron. But we didn't purchase any. We're trying to not make any purchases. But now we have reservations for the Louvre, so we're gonna make our final walk today. Well, for now. Strongly about seeing her.
No, this is close enough for me. There she is.
I'm actually much more impressed by this giant picture right here.
Yeah, this one's pretty cool. So we just finished at the Louvre, and it was really busy. Not something I would like to do again, or something I would have liked to do to begin with. That's not my type of vacation. Erica liked it, but I mean, if you like museums, definitely worth going. You could probably take a couple days to get through that massive thing. But now we're eating at a restaurant, and then we're gonna call it a night. Maybe. I don't know what Erica has in store for us.
So, we were gonna do a river cruise tonight, but we decided to retire early because we already walked a lot today. So we're gonna retire early-ish and do the river cruise tomorrow because we can. So that is gonna be it for tonight. We are gonna pick up tomorrow morning on our way to Versailles.
Do you think anybody would judge?
You're not listening to me. Lex, get us directions to the Louvre and you can start walking.
Come on.
Oh, I thought we were